Got some business news now for you here on France 24. Stephen's with us on set. We're starting in China today, and Apple done a deal. They hope it's going to make them a lot of cash.
Yeah, exactly. After months of talks, Apple has finally agreed a deal with the world's largest mobile operator to distribute the iPhone. China Mobile will allow its customers, all 760 million of them, to pre-order the iPhone from Wednesday, from Christmas Day, in a move that's hoped to double the number of Apple smartphones in China. Now, the company has been losing ground in recent time to rivals, particularly Samsung, and it's hoping that its new iPhone offering via China Mobile will help to win back its market share. Kate Moody has the story.
It's a long-awaited step for Apple in the world's most populous country. China Mobile boasts over 700 million users, or twice the population of the entire US, representing some 62% of China's total mobile subscribers.
China is an extremely important market for Apple, and our partnership with China Mobile presents us the opportunity to bring iPhone to the customers of the world's largest network.
Apple has been losing ground in the smartphone race in China, where it ranks 5th in sales. Samsung, which dominates China's smartphone market, offers its Android handsets for less than $100 each, while Apple typically lists its iPhone 5C at $739 and 5S at $871. Some potential customers at Beijing's Apple store earlier this fall said the cost may prove prohibitive.
For most Chinese, I think it's a bit pricey.
Some people think the iPhone is a luxury item. I see it as an ordinary commercial product. Its high price is justified by its design, workmanship, and investment.
The iPhones are expected to go on sale through China Mobile in January, available on the carrier's newly launched 4G network.
Shares in China Mobile were up 0.8% in trading in Hong Kong this morning. China's indices recovering. I'll explain the menagerie in a moment, I promise. China's indices recovering after that fears of a liquidity crunch hit the markets last week. The Chinese central bank had injected $50 billion into the economy. The Nikkei closed in Asia today because it's the Emperor's birthday. He's 80. Here in Europe, what's expected to be a very quiet week on the markets has begun in positive territory, at least a generally positive start across the board, as you can see there. In London, the retailer Tesco was up by 0.9% on the FTSE, perhaps a sign of strong pre-Christmas trade.
Talking of pre-Christmas trade, you got a sneak preview. Yes, I am wearing a stupid hat. It wasn't a mistake. It is too small, though, so I'm going to take it off because it doesn't fit. Look, I can't get it on my head. Stephen can, though. 2 shopping days left until Christmas. It is probably too late if you're looking for that must-have toy, but Stephen has been looking at some of the top sellers this year. In particular, a modern take and some old favourites. Yeah,
one that's just waking up as we start there.
Oh,
this
good.
is the new Furby. Furby is 15 years old. You may be familiar with him from his last iterations. He now comes with a mobile app as well, reflecting the move to mobile, of course, in most gaming markets. So you can now feed Furby. You can now feed your Furby. There we go. So he's eating his fish, as you can see.
French Furby as well.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, he has a little bit of French. He mostly speaks Furbish, but it's and he returns. He can return actually the fish bone at the end, so you can see how he's enjoyed his fish, as you can see. So he's one of the main changes, I suppose. He's enjoying himself there.
He is.
Likes being on TV. So he's one of the main changes. The classic, of course, that's been around a little bit longer is Barbie. She's come back with a horse this time. We'll see if we can get the horse to move. So this is part of the, again, part of the modernisation of old favourites, as you can see.
There's Watch the edge of the desk.
Yeah, exactly. There's one Barbie sold in the world every 3 seconds, apparently, and it seems to have kept its trading, as you can see. She's managed to wear very impractical boots for horse riding too. So we can see she can actually control the horse using her hand. Not very well, it might be pointed out.
She killed the horse, yeah.
It's quite good. You see, you can actually use it. So it's robotic Barbie and her horse.
It does work, really.
Yeah, exactly. It does work normally. Hopefully people are kinder to her than I've been. So she's still getting a good go on the Christmas market as well. Still a popular favourite. One more, though, as well, which causes a lot of rows in my house at Christmas time, is Monopoly. Probably a little more low-tech than some of the others we've seen, but this is Monopoly Empire. So instead of roads, we have brands instead that people can buy on each way around. No French brands on the board this year. Bit sad, not quite sure why they lost out though. Coca-Cola.
Lafayette.
Yeah, Coca-Cola considered to be the most valuable of them. And on the cheap side of the board is Spotify, the online music listening service, and Nerf guns. So So that's obviously how Monopoly values people. There is a wealth tax on it, though, so there is one element of being French.
I can't stand that.
And just very quickly, I'll show you. This is new Scrabble. You don't even need a board for it. All the letters can be laid out on the table and make the letters that way. So it's a nice change for an old Scrabble game as well.
Excellent. When you go out, can you throw that Furby out the window, please?
Yes, I certainly will.
Driving us insane. Stephen Carroll, he even looks after horses on France 24 with the business bulletin. I'm going to go the other side. Nick Rushworth is looking to take the